Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review. Crap. That's right. Get ready for some crap. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about something that, might hit home for a few folks that have actually bought into the system and everything like that. And we're not saying that the system that we're going to cover and kind of talk about is bad from the get-go or anything like that. You know, everyone has to kind of make their own decisions about what fits into their lifestyle and everything like that, this, that, the other. Now, with that being said, something that kind of irks us about the way that this stuff is kind of marketed to folks is it really plays on some fears. Not to say that, a lot of stuff can't be warranted, and depending on where you're at, something can't be the right decision for you to make as far as, protecting you and yours and everything like that. But, man, when they play on fears with, like, the absurdity and the ridiculousness that a lot of these companies do, i.e. what we're covering kind of a bit, it's just absurd what they, kind of pull on the, mind strings and such, trying to portray and, what they can offer you as far as, a form of protection and everything for what you hold valuable and most dear. But of course, CPI Security, any of those security companies or anything like that, the way that they market it, when, someone has the system set up, right? And then here comes bad guy, and they break down the door and go in, and then all of a sudden it transfers to this call center, where, of course, the lights are dark, and you got people wearing professional uniforms, and there's, big burly, folks walking around the background like, yeah, we got this on lockdown. And then all of a sudden, the voice chimes in like, "Whatever security, identify yourself." And the bad guy's like, "Oh my gosh, what did I just get myself into? I better flee right away." And they turn and tuck tail and run. Well, not to say that, a lot of that stuff might not be a deterrent for some folks, but, when it comes down to it, if someone really has a, kind of plan and intents and purposes behind what they're doing and, someplace they're not supposed to be, it kind of depends on what you're getting into. The peace of mind that having something like that and having some voice come on an intercom, to kind of talk to someone that shouldn't be there, I don't know. There's some validity to it, but the way that they make it kind of seem like it is an all-encompassing answer or solution for a potential bad situation, a little more to be desired as far as marketing, as far as what we can derive from, what they present to the consumer and general public and such, but I don't know. Voices scare some people, or they don't. Who knows? But the way that, companies do that kind of identify yourself and show people tuck tail and run and no negative ramifications for anything, you got to kind of see a whole situation or scenario and not just bank on that being the, mainstay stop for any negative stuff happening, like we said. But anyhow, identifying yourself in commercials that show bad guys. What do we think of you? Well, you get a F, but only a half of an F, because it fails, but only halfway. There is some validity to it, and there is some, mental mind games that can very well work beneficially and, proactively in your favor. But when it comes down to it, depends on what you got going on as far as what is actually worth it or pays off or doesn't pay off. But anyhow, no one cares. Have a good one, you probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.